Check. Good morning, Montgomery School. Welcome, 5th, 4th grade. Happy that you are with us. Thank you for the wave. Welcome, parents. So this is the last time that we will be together for the 23-24 school year. So can we give all of us a big round of applause for the last day? It is pretty incredible to think that it feels like to me we were just here in September giving the opening chapel, and I couldn't be happier about just the overall flow of this school year. And I think in school years, you have ups, you have downs, you have ups agains. Hopefully you have less down than up, but everything is going to present differently. And I feel like we've had a solid school year. So one nuts and bolts, because this is the last time we will be together. So last day, your parents and caregivers were emailed this yesterday from Mrs. Walton. What you need to bring with you tomorrow is your computer and your computer charger. Okay, that is the most important thing tomorrow. We will have your advisory party. We'll do the student-faculty volleyball game, all right, led by 8th graders. We will have locker clean-out and computer return, both computer and charger. And then we will have a readers party when we sign yearbooks after. So it will be a fun last day. And then what time is dismissal? 11:30, but not for 8th grade. So on to today, just a few thank yous, because there's a few people here that made today happen and have helped facilitate a lot of things throughout the year. So first thank you goes to Wendy Walton for helping me stay organized this year. And what you may not see is she takes time to collect the names, help get the awards organized, sends them off, goes to picks up the awards, so thank you for that, Wendy. And the next one is, I don't know if she's in the room, but Linda Jones reaches out to our alumni for them to RSVP to this event. And that moves me to our alumni that are here today. And I think just seeing, one, them visiting teachers before school, outside, the students running up to them, and the fact that at the end of their long freshman year, after playing sports, after being in musicals, after finishing their first academic high school year, they are here, which I think is a testament to the community that Montgomery creates. So can we give our alumni a big round of applause? And then lastly, to our teachers. So we have a special group of teachers, and we are lucky enough to have a group of teachers that supports each other, supports me, gives feedback, receives feedback, and when colleagues ask me, because I'm in conversation with a lot of people in the private school community, how's your team, how's your group? And every single time I say, it is pretty amazing how dedicated this group of teachers is to, one, first and foremost, caring for our kids, but growing our program. We don't get everything right, but I will tell you this, we get most things right, and when we don't get them right, we talk about it and think about how to grow as a team. And I think by their words and their actions, we have a wonderful group of role models for our students for the things that we talk about day in and day out. So could we give a huge round of applause to the teachers? So thank you. So I'm going to transition to awards, give a short message, and then I'll give directions for how this is going to work. A lot of thought goes into this process, and selecting awards is always a great moment for a group, and it can be challenging, and it can be challenging for a few reasons. Many of you in the audience today could be receiving one of these awards. That's kind of the challenge. But what the process of selecting awards does is it allows us to sit in a room and think about, okay, who in our community is rising above, who in our community is living up to the stories behind the descriptions of the awards, and who in the community by their actions are consistently working towards growth, being kind to others, and so forth. So it could be a challenge, but at the same time, it is a wonderful experience for teachers, and I believe it allows us to step back and kind of look at the bigger picture of what we're working towards day in and day out at a school, specifically here at Montgomery. So a lot of thought went into these, and we're happy that you are here today, and we're even just as happy that our students who earn these awards will receive them, but that our alumni are back to give these awards out to students who have shown dedication to their own growth, to their academics, to being kind to others, and to working towards the goals of our community. I want to say one last thing, and it's a little different this year. So we're not giving out certificates for honors. So you're going to get those mailed to you, and this was sent to parents and caregivers. We are going to invite alumni up. They're going to read the description of the awards. The award winners are going to come up. We're going to get a picture. Okay? At the end, you're going to leave the stage. At the very end, we're all going to get together and take a picture, both the awards and the lettering, and that will happen outside. So my last message is this, and I say this every awards ceremony. I think the beauty of communities is that it is filled with people who are different, who bring different perspectives to the table, who learn differently, and who grow differently. And so when we think about awards and we think about accomplishing things, everyone in this room does it a little different, right? Including the adults in the room. And that is kind of the beauty of a community. So I want us to think about that. And if you're in the crowd and you're saying, I really wish I would have received this award, remember that when you are striving towards a goal, or you are striving to grow, or you are asking for help, it takes time, right? Just like Margot said in her Monday morning meeting, it's not 0 to 60, it's baby steps. And if we are consistent with our baby steps and do the little things, you will eventually get to your point of reaching your goal or growing. And I think our 9th graders who are back today can attest to that within their freshman year. And hopefully you took some of the messages that you learned from Montgomery that impacted your freshman year. So again, alumni, thank you for being here, and we will begin. So I get to do the first. And the first award is the academic recognition. So the academic recognition is going to two 7th graders. And this award, I'm going to read the description, is given to a student in the 7th grade who has demonstrated academic excellence in all subject areas. So we picked 2 this year, and we felt as a group, as a faculty team, that these 2 members of the 7th grade continually strive towards academic excellence, and they had matching GPAs, so that made it pretty easy because this is an academic award. So I would like to invite Abigail Anderson and Brady Wang to the stage. So next is the Citizenship Award. So I'm going to present one, and then Jason Smith will present the other. You ready, Jason? We can give a round of applause for Jason. Welcome back.
The Citizenship Award is given to a 6th and/or 7th grade student who has consistently demonstrated qualities of community service, responsibility, thoughtfulness, and citizenship. The winners of this award are 6th graders Vienna Miller and Michaela Wolford, and also 7th grader Ava Sharples.
Ava. Congrats. Leanne. Congrats. Little picture. Yeah. Thank you, Jason. I forgot to say this in the beginning. So the alumni that are back are not just, we don't just send an RSVP out for any alumni to come back. Any alumni can come back for this day, but they are coming back if they received the award last year. So, or a award similar if we couldn't get the original award winner. I think that's important to note. So, I would like to call last year's recipient Hayden Blair, and she will present the athletic awards.
The Montgomery Athletics Award is the highest single honor for a Montgomery school athlete. The award is presented to an 8th grade student who, during the time at Montgomery, has displayed integrity, fair play, and sportsmanship in competition, is respected by fellow athletes and coaches, shows leadership qualities, and proves to be an asset to their team and school. This year's recipient is Kara Cernick and Kian Pita.
Yeah, those are fragile. It's safer over there. So thank you, Hayden, and congratulations to both Kara and Kian. I think your dedication on the athletics field has been impressive, both of you. So next, I would like to call Emma Collingwood, and she will present the Middle School Cup.
The Middle School Cup is given to that student in the 8th grade who exerts the greatest influence for good throughout the year. This year's recipient is Michael Goffris.
Emma, get in there. So you may or may not know this, but Michael's in his first year at Montgomery, and I think that when we were in these discussions, the conversation around Michael's impact in 1 year was really impressive. So I do want to say that it has been great to have you with us for this year, and we're very thankful for your impact, Michael. So next, I would like to invite Reese Escobar to the stage, and she will present the faculty prize.
The Faculty Prize is awarded to the member of the 8th grade who best demonstrates the qualities of scholarship, character, service, and leadership for which Montgomery stands. Congratulations to John Fields.
So John has had about 4 or 5 public speaking tasks in the last 2 weeks, and he has delivered each time. And in my final chapel, he gave part of his speech, and I can't tell you the amount of parents who made comments about your message. And I said, yeah, we could have just had John done my final chapel, and it would have been great. So, John, you are impressive, and congratulations. Reese, thank you. So the next person I would like to invite to the stage, he's in his second day at Montgomery because he loves being here so much, which I think is awesome. He visited yesterday. Impressive student, wonderful person, kind, all the above, Josh Fenner, to present J. Bennett Hill Award.
The J. Bennett Hill Jr. Award for Academic Excellence is presented to that member of the 8th grade who has focused their talents and energy on the pursuit of academic excellence. The prize is awarded on the basis of a record of strong study habits and high achievement in all subjects of study, all while reflecting the 3 tenets of the Montgomery School mission. This year's J. Bennett Hill Jr. Award goes to Kara Siernick.
Thank you, Josh, and congratulations, Kara. So next, excuse me, I'd like to invite Brady Herzog to the stage. Brady has also recently been on campus because he visited with Hill at the secondary school fair, representing their admissions office and talking about what Hill life is like. So welcome back, Brady.
The Head of School Award is presented to that member of the 8th grade who has made the most of their educational opportunity, has strived hard for self-improvement, has made good use of what the school has to offer, and has had a worthwhile contribution to the life of the school.
This year's recipient is known for his curiosity, his kindness, his perspective. For all of us, students and adults alike, can ground us in a quick conversation, and is probably most comfortable with his hands in the dirt.
This year's winner of the Head of School Award is Spencer Dale.
Okay, thank you, alumni. And congratulations, middle school award winners. So next part of our presentation will be lettering, so we'll invite Mrs. Blair to the stage.
Good morning, Montgomery. So it is our tradition to honor each 8th grader when they leave with a maroon letter that will have a pin of all their activities that they participated in through their entire middle school career. So when you hear your name, come on up. Don't forget to shake my hand, and we'll give you a round of applause, okay? All right. Sure. Perfect. Thank you. Ion Chaudhry for participation in soccer, basketball, and lacrosse. Yep, grab that. He's going to go over there. Nick Cristino for participation in cross country, basketball, and lacrosse. Get your picture. Spencer Dale for participation in ceramics, the musical, baseball, and soccer. Lucia Eilberg for participation in cross country, basketball, lacrosse, and soccer. John Fields for participation in basketball, lacrosse, and the musical. Shayla Franklin for participation in the musical. Taylor Gilliard for participation in soccer, the musical, lacrosse, and ceramics. Michael Gofus for participation in soccer, basketball, and lacrosse. Leo Ganaris for participation in soccer, basketball, and lacrosse. Tasso Libatessis for participation in cross country, basketball, and lacrosse. Kian Peacock for participation in soccer, basketball, and lacrosse. Hadi Rashid for participation in basketball and lacrosse. Anya Reggae for participation in soccer, basketball, softball, and lacrosse. Jackson Schuer for participation in soccer, basketball, and baseball. Gavin Schregel for participation in soccer, basketball, lacrosse, and baseball. Kara Cernick for participation in cross country, basketball, lacrosse, softball, and soccer. Vishal Thumala for participation in soccer, makerspace, lacrosse, and basketball. Teddy Tools for participation in cross country, basketball, and lacrosse. And Malia Villafane for participation in soccer, the musical, lacrosse, cross country, and basketball.
So thank you, Mrs. Blair. And before we close here, I think especially this week, this room has a lot of traffic. So Mrs. Blair, Mr. Tomko, Mr. Eisenhower have been working incredibly hard to organize all the different events, all the rehearsals, so we could give her, not only for her athletic work, but also for helping facilitate our campus during this busy time, a big round of applause. So as we close, because this will be the last time, and I'm kind of holding on to that we're all together in this fashion. 8th grade, although we will be giving you lots of love on commencement, I think I just have to say again, from the start of the leadership retreat to ending with a student versus faculty volleyball game, your impact has been incredible. And so 7th grade, we are looking forward to you stepping into that role next year. But 8th grade, you have set a wonderful example in your year, and I'm really looking forward to hearing about your stories. And hopefully many of you will come back next year just as this year's alumni did. We'll let you know when the first dance is. So, friends, it is with that I say thank you one more time. It has been a wonderful year. Award winners, 8th graders, we will meet here, or we will meet right outside for pictures, and I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful day.